Hello and welcome back to the continuation of our Civilization 6 Let's Play as Mansa Musa. I am just about to get a golden age here. Let's see, we got mobilization, whatever. And we got a heroic age, so we can choose 3 of these. Here's the thing, we're probably going to only get bonuses from Reform the Coinage and Heartbeat of Steam. These are both really good. Plus 3 gold per specialty district in the foreign city. That's amazing. So we're going to probably switch around all of our traders just based on gold. So we're going to get an insane amount of gold even though we already have 8 million gold. To be precise, we have 8,690,000. But, you know. And then Heartbeat of Steam gives us production towards wonders, which we're going to build one of those. Definitely. And it gives us extra production from our science adjacency bonus, which we have a lot of, and we're still running the natural philosophy card. So running the natural philosophy card is still good for us in terms of production, especially in our low production cities. We have low production cities. So this Heartbeat of Steam right here is worth a Statue of Liberty, which is really, really good. And then we have a production thing, or we can just get +2 movement for our naval and embarked units, which is not great, but who cares? Like, I'll take it. But getting both of these is really, really clutch. So, how are we going to use our golden age? I think we're going to keep doing more of the same. We're going to produce Statue of Liberty. And we're probably going to use production in these cities to pump out like walls, and maybe a neighborhood in Yoro would be good because quite clearly it needs the help. I could build a neighborhood where I've got that Cahokia Mountains. Or I could build an aqueduct here and just not worry that it's going to get pillaged by the volcano. I am technically working that tile. Ooh, I could build a neighborhood over in Greece. What's the... Uh-oh, I'm stuck. That's a +6 neighborhood. That's probably worth it. Let's build a neighborhood there. Now that it won't take 800 years to build that neighborhood. And let's go ahead and... We had queued up this to try and win Alfred Nobel, but that didn't happen. So we'll go ahead and build all this stuff. Let's actually... Maybe we'll buy a hydroelectric dam. Yeah, well, we're not building anything else in here. Let's build a hydroelectric dam, then we'll build the sewer, then we'll build the Renaissance walls. Walls do become obsolete with steel, just so you know. So don't grab steel yet until you're ready to... have all your ability to take walls away. Or, okay, that was a very clumsy sentence, but I think you understood. And we're going to try to get chemistry here. Mary Leakey, wow, the world is pretty far in terms of science. Okay, Victoria is popping off as far as science goes. Those are probably projects. I haven't been paying attention, but that's really concerning. So, yeah, we'll take free tourism. Not that we're going for a tourism victory, but, you know. So, I could buy the contractor. That would allow me to slap down a quick campus in this low production city. Yeah. Let's do that, and then we will buy a library, and we'll buy a university. We got a better conscription. Yeah, I think this is going pretty well. Here's the thing. We're supposed to not have as much production as we do. We're supposed to have this 5,000 gold and need to spend it on our infrastructure, but we don't. So we can use this to win world competitions. Although, I'll be honest, I don't know where all of those emergencies are. So let's vote for writing. I think they will vote for writing here. Just because there's most, that's the most populous great work type in the world. And they're going to, so we've got Shaka, Tomyris, and Pericles. So they're going to vote for production. So we'll go for production. And let's just commit a couple just to make sure we win. There's the World's Fair, which is generated by earning great people points per turn. And let's pick for me to win the 2 diplomatic victory points. And I think we can overpower the world here. I'm going to dump all my Diplo favor that's remaining into this, just to make sure that I do win. And actually, let's just make sure that I have committed more Diplo favor than anybody else can commit to this. So Victoria could commit, she could vote 450. Let's just outvote her there. So we win that for sure. Okay, so we've got that. That looks good to me. So, oh no, we lost it because it was gold. Victoria chose gold and she dumped all of her favor into that. Well, if we had committed a little more favor there, then maybe we would have gotten it, but no. But we did get 2 victory points. How much more? Yeah, I way committed to this. So this also kind of tells me that nobody else is going for a diplomatic victory. But I did get the Great Works of Writing right, and I got 2 victory points for myself. So that was a cool, clean turn. That was really good. And the World's Fair is happening. So what we can do now is change this production over to Great Person Generation. Let's see. So we've got that. I'm going to take a pause here just a second. All right, I'm back. So I'm just checking to see how far along are we in the diplomatic victory. Okay, so we're actually at 13 Diplo victory points. What I want to do now is I want to build out the Statue of Liberty. I'm going to wait a little bit on that. I'm going to build can I build an oil power plant? There was a boost for that, right? Convert to oil boost or something like that. Build an oil well. Build 2 oil power plants. So I could convert to oil power. I could convert to oil power in Genet. And maybe I could I could purchase an oil power plant here and then convert it to a coal power plant. That might actually be worth it. We're going to build Statue of Liberty in just 20 turns here. Oh, this city's actually not that strong a candidate for a coal power plant. Oil is actually a better power plant in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and buy at Stock Exchange just because I can. And then I'm going to buy an oil power plant in here. Should I buy this? No, I'm nowhere close to needing housing here. Could buy the seaport. That's probably strong. I really don't know why I'm dumping so much gold into this city that obviously has pretty strong production. This is not really smart of me. I really needed to buy the oil power plant and then start the Statue of Liberty. I'm going to start the Statue of Liberty, but I'm not going to finish it. Because I want to have an extra turn where they don't look at me and say, oh my gosh, he's about to win a Diplo victory. So I know that they won't build the Statue of Liberty this early in the game, especially because I think I'm the only one that's even going for a Diplo victory. So I'm the only one for whom it's a priority. So I'll get this thing close to finished, and then I'll sit on it. And then I'll have another World Congress, and I'll vote for myself to win there, and then I'll build the Statue of Liberty, and I'll probably win the game off that statue. Okay, so we have another governor promotion. Is there anything that's even worth building? I could grab reinforced materials and technically move Leong, but it's not important. I could technically take surplus logistics for Magnus. I could grab industrialist and then maybe even vertical integration. Vertical integration wouldn't be so awful because there are cities that have... Yeah, let's go ahead and go down the Magnus tree. Because like Segu would have a lot of production from vertical integration because it's within range of 3, right? 2, 4, 6. I've tested that 100 times, so I don't know why I keep doing that. Or Tadmeka, for example. We do want to find a place to build a... what am I saying? We want to find a place to build a trader. That's the one. Let's just purchase a trader. It's not the big deal. And we can also just purchase a hydroelectric dam in here because it's going to take 16 turns. Yeah, we'll purchase a hydroelectric dam. That will help us out with gold and coal, or sorry, with coal and oil. I don't know where oil actually is. Where am I on these boosts? I can wait for a level 2 alliance, and then I can pop the guy that will reveal where oil is. Because I'm not going to build... Is this a risk that I'm willing to take here? To boost chemistry in order to get flight, because I'm building flight. Actually, I'm building replaceable parts. Never mind. We'll wait. We will just wait a couple turns. In a couple turns, we'll have a level 2 alliance. Look, how long will it be? Yeah, 2 turns. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life here? And yeah, we want to make sure that we're running we want to make sure we're running these competitions. Or great people generating projects. Yeah, like campus research grants, for example. I don't need this neighborhood. I could even move Reina and use Reina to buy that neighborhood. Let's do that. Well, it's going to cost us a little bit of gold, but that's also fine. We can get our city to grow even more. Yeah, let's move our thing to Reina so we can buy this neighborhood. We really didn't even need it. I don't know. Now that I've decided that I want it, I've kind of gotten attached to it a little bit. And we could just buy this sewer. Let's buy the stock exchange in here. And let's buy the sewer. That way we can work our great person generating things. So yeah, let's run... Wonder Construction guy. I could buy him. They'll get him in 3 turns. I literally can't buy him. Granting 3 oil per turn would be good. So let's go ahead and pray for merchants so we can get that oil guy, because there's no guarantee that we even have oil in our empire. Okay, done. You can go to sleep. Where do we reveal shipwrecks again? I think it's cultural heritage. Yeah, cultural heritage. It's probably not worth waiting, so we'll get democracy. We'll get democracy, then we'll probably get capitalism, and we'll probably get world heritage. It looks like Victoria is naturally producing that ridiculous amount of science. How far? Yeah, she's pretty far away from a science victory. Really far, actually. We're pretty close to a diplomatic victory. And I just hope I remember not to build the Statue of Liberty, because if I finish the Statue of Liberty, then I've screwed myself over at this Congress. What do I do now? Okay, Great Merchant is good. Walls are not good anymore. We want to pray for a Great Merchant. Oh, there is a... When did we get ravaged by a natural disaster? I don't know, but I really kind of like the idea of them throwing it at me. And 30 Diplo Favor is not that bad. Let's see if I can actually buy some Diplo Favor. Maybe we can buy Diplo Favor from Victoria and see what she'll make us pay for it. No circumstances. Never mind. What about Shaka? No circumstances. I think we're late enough in the game that they will never ever trade us Diplo Favor. Earlier on in the game, they are actually willing to do that, but not anymore. It's okay. We still have a huge, I think an absolute advantage in terms of diplomatic favor generation, so that we can just make sure that we win that one. There's no way that we can lose the person winning 2 Diplo victory points. So theoretically, if we win the I am world leader and we win 1 more vote, then we get it, because the statue is worth 4. What else was I going to do? I've forgotten. Oh, Renaissance walls. We don't need walls at all. Come on. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't click. Yeah, we were going to buy the... How much was it cost to build the amphitheater? 480 gold. Let's just build the amphitheater in here, and then we'll probably build the archaeological museum or an art museum. Oh, we also wanted a trader somewhere. 7 turns there. 4 turns there. 3 turns there. 5 there. 3 there. Could just buy the trader. Let's just buy the trader. That way we can get it live. Because the quicker we get it, the more we can take advantage of our golden age. So I'm going to buy it in our big port city. Oh, no, don't produce. Build the Statue of Liberty and buy trader. I don't think there's a strong likelihood that the... oh, Victoria has an aid request. Let's make sure her aid request passes. That's too much commitment. And then I'll vote once for mine. This is kind of cute because they'll start sending stuff my way. Actually, if I vote for both of them, I can split the difference. So I can hopefully get them to send stuff to me rather than Victoria, and then I can send stuff to Victoria. So now we're really popping off here. We've got plenty of ways to get these last few diplomatic victory points. I'm considering those 4 to be already mine. This is 2. There are 2 people trying to aid me, and there are how many people trying to... There are 3 people trying to aid Victoria. So we're actually a little bit behind because we are polluting technically. But what we'll do is we'll just save up our gold, and then we will just purchase those diplomatic victory points. 2 diplo points and 100 diplo favor. If we need it. So this is basically the end game here. 42 gold per turn? Yes. And they're going to give me money? Okay. This is actually kind of cool. There's just a turn where everybody that is trying to help you out is just going to send you money. Like, I've had a game where 7 people opted into my aid request, and they all just said, hey, would you like some gold? Hey, would you like some gold? And they do it twice. And they all do it on exactly the same turn. It would be interesting to put some pseudo randomness behind that, so where it doesn't seem like they're all just throwing gold at you at once. I mean, the first turn kind of makes sense, because the first turn that they're eligible to do so, they might want to. But the second turn, it just feels kind of like, I don't know, a little bit unrealistic. So now we've got Economic Union, which would double harbor adjacency bonus. We don't have very good harbors this game. Harbor adjacency bonus is very, very good. Probably better than commercial hub bonus in a harbor heavy game. But the combining of that card is not very good. Meanwhile, 5-year plan is very good because it doubles that production in Taudeni. So it can just run project after project after project. Look at all of these choices. So many choices. Let's grab suffrage so we can get democracy. When we get to democracy, we'll get a discount on purchase with gold, but we're going to save up our gold, and we get 3 diplo favor per turn. Yeah, I like that. And let's just make sure I'm still suzerain of... Oh, I'm not suzerain of Lisbon. That's a good point. Thanks, David, for thinking about that. My name's David. Let's buy the art museum in here. Oh, 925 gold. That's 1 turn. That's fine. We have such a strong economy that we're beating every other deity player in terms of economy. So this is just gross. What are we going to do here? We're going to build... I'm not going to send aid because the one that I have the highest chance of losing... Oh, I have no chance of losing that. The one that I have the highest chance of losing is the World's Fair. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a bunch of projects running to try and get great people. And how close are we to... Oh no, someone took him. It's fine. We got our boosts, right? We got our level 2 alliance and that's it. So we go ahead and do this guy. There we go. There's radio and flight. Perfect. So we'll get chemistry and then we'll get flight and radio. Oh my gosh. I thought Shift Tab did that. Is my tab stuck? I don't know. Let's look for oil. Where is oil? 17 results. So we are going to get some oil per turn because our thing is on top of it. Ooh, there's oil down here. Too bad our border will never grow there. I could like build a city and call it like Pollute the World Town. Just grab those. I don't think it's really worth it. I don't need that much oil. I can always just buy oil if I need to. And oops, wrong quest. Yeah, we're losing out a lot because we're polluting. So we'll see, developers. We will see if you have succeeded. So I was doing that to see if the merchant was worth getting, and amenities is not really that worth it. So I'm going to go for Theater Square festivals. Oh, let's just replace the last one. There we go. And we'll let that one finish. We'll let these that are already started, we'll let them finish. But then we need to go in and queue up Theater Square festivals. And here I want to queue up Theater Square festivals. Here I want to queue up Theater Square festivals. Trash. Trash. Let's queue up logistics. Tesla's a good one. Not for this game exactly, because my empire is very circular. There's PyTT. PyTT is a good wonder. You know, before I started this video, this exact one, I didn't realize how close I was to actually winning the diplomatic victory. But now I feel like the game is basically over. Because I think we're probably going to win both of these competitions. We're definitely going to win the World's Fair. We will probably win Victoria because we can just dump money into this when it's almost over, as I've said before. And we've got the World Congress. We can vote for ourselves as leader, and we'll get the Statue of Liberty. So I'm lousy with those last few diplomatic victory points. I've got too many options. Shift in suzerainty has happened. You will kind of want to pay attention to your numbers here to make sure. If you see a big dip late in the game, a couple things could have happened. One of them could be that you lost suzerainty of one of these city-states. Creature Redentor's gone. It's actually a pretty early Creature Redentor, all things considered. We do not want to build this sewer. And we don't want to build those walls. We want to build scientists. Mary Leakey is not a very good scientist, but we won't get her. Well, let me rephrase. She's very good for the right game. She's not good for this game. And she's not good for many games. So we can move from Merchant Republic to democracy. I'm a Merchant Republican. Okay, so we'll promote 5-year plan. We'll keep free market in. Merchant Confederation for one more. And then let's see. Could grab Raj because we are suzerain of that in many city-states. Oh, I'd like gunboat diplomacy. 4 influence per turn towards envoys. That will allow me to become a suzerain a lot faster for those remaining ones that I'm not suzerain of. Machiavellianism is another good one. And we could grab Mercantile Legacy because that's worth a whole lot of gold. Yeah, Mercantile Legacy, look at this. 872 gold. 1,156 gold. And we boosted computers, so you're worthless. Thanks. Ah, you're worth something. Everybody's worth something. There's inherent value in every human being. Let's grab... Would I run this card if I unlocked it? Yes. So let's grab that. And then we will also grab Cultural Heritage. So at this point, we're almost actually in the lead in terms of culture. we're definitely closing the gap between ourselves and Victoria. Next turn. Okay, somebody died. That's fine. Okay, and we got... Oh! I didn't even remember. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for this one. I think there's probably one, maybe two more in this series. But if I wrap it up here, then I might be able to make a longer one and wrap up the game there. So thank you very much for watching. Please give me a like and give me a comment. Let me know if you've noticed me doing anything wrong or anything that I could do better or anything that surprised you. And I'll see you in the next video for perhaps the exciting conclusion. Feels so dangerous to say that. All right, bye.